What is going on? What is going on, everybody? What is going on? It is a double, I don't know, topic we're going to be talking about. Listen, it's always about United first, but today, I know it's international break, but we still got some kind of football in the form of the NFL, people. We got the NFL on lock. Let me see if I can turn this here like that. All right. Right. So it's an NFL kind of settings, man. It's an NFL, of course, but we're still going to talk about United. All right. What is going on, United? We officially, it's Monday, people. It is Monday. All right. It is Monday, and we are getting closer. We're getting closer, people. All right. We're getting closer to the end of this, another draining, another international break that is, it's so painful to go through, right? But we are stuck with it. Before you know it, Tuesday is gonna be here, Wednesday, and boom, we are gonna be back again talking about what's going on with Manchester United. We're gonna be talking about Liverpool, right? But anyway, all good. Hope you guys are well. I see AKS in the house. What's going on, brother? Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Let me get myself here situated, man. Let me get myself situated. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna do that. Here, I can't see the chat yet. Okay. All right. Anita, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. AKS. Good night, folks. Love is in the house. Come on. Hope you, dude. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Brother AKS, I hope you're well. Anita, I hope you're well. Listen, man, what's cooking? It's international break, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel, man. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Soon we're gonna have our, proper football. All right. Right now we have the NFL going on. If you have access to the Commanders take on the Bears, or the Bears at the Commanders, the Commanders are leading. No, actually, the Bears are leading 13. Commanders 7. So it's a good game going on. Trying to pass the time. Happy Monday, Daniel. What's going on, man? Hope you're well, people. Smash that like button as you're coming in. As you're coming in, people, make sure you smash that like button. We're gonna try to catch up on all that's going on, man. What's the update on the whole sales situation? Is there really a possibility that this club could be sold? Or is it going to be like one of those, we're going to be disappointed again, where they're just going to be talking about it, and then at the end of the day, nothing happens? From what we hear, it looks like, they may be, the conversations, apparently, they're on the background. It looks like they are kind of going on, because no one has come out and said, no, this is not true, right? So it looks like there's merit, some kind of this story has some legs, right? Wale Matunda, what's going on, man? Matumba, sorry, I messed up your name. Matunba, what's going on, brother? Hope you're well, people. What is going on, man? So we're gonna touch on to all that. We saw a report today that your boy Harry Maguire. We're going to talk about him getting with his new. They're talking about him getting his new deal, right? Apparently, Maguire has been offered from the Saudi, I think, over 500K package, and apparently he's thinking about turning it down, right? What does that say about Harry Maguire? Maguire is 500. They're offering. I need to look up the story, and then you want to turn it down to stay at Manchester United? Maguire, what are you doing? Go out there and make your money, man. AKS, I know, man. That's what I'm saying, dude. Honestly, like, you want to stay at Manchester United to be a bench player. Obviously, for you to stay, you're going to take a pay cut, right? And you have money out here being offered to you, and you're turning it down. The Washington just scored. Now the game is 3-point difference. That's what's up. All right. I know, AKS. It's a win-win situation, man. Dude, Thank you very much. You've done all you can, right? Take your money. You're gonna have your family sorted, for a while, right? Take the money, Maguire. But it's kind of crazy though that he would turn that down because what's the point? He's gonna go to a slower league, quote unquote. He's gonna get paid crazy money, right? I mean, why turn it down? You know. But again, I mean, if he does, it's gonna show some kind of loyalty to Man United. But listen, Maguire, you've already done it, man. You came, you became a captain, you lost it, you showed some perseverance. You went through adversity. Being stripped armband. Dude, you've done your thing, man. You've done your thing. uh, AKS, I was thinking that too, man. What's next? Giving contract to Dalot and Shaw. Oh my days, AKS. Can you imagine? Nah, you see, enough is gonna be enough, man. People are gonna start already. Some people already in us out. Can you imagine the offer Luke Shaw and Dalot another contract? Nah, man, nah. Luke Shaw, dude, you know what? Luke Shaw's contract apparently it goes through 2027, right? So Luke Shaw, he still has through 2027, man. Right? Wally, did we hear Man United in debt? Are you funny? It's as if you're asking, are we playing Liverpool next Sunday? Right? I agree. We cannot afford to retain these. Yeah, because listen, if we're really gonna clean slate, rebuild properly, it's time that we say, you know what? Let's really be ruthless. And the thing with that, right? With Maguire, it's really you're not being ruthless. His contract is over, right? You're just saying, you know what? Nah, man. Listen, we can use that money, whatever money that we're gonna pay Maguire. You're gonna go out there in Europe and find a young, faster, like a center back who can actually fit in the profile of what Ruben Amorim needs, and roll like that instead of sticking with an aging player. Other teams wouldn't, that kind of stuff wouldn't roll. Yeah, man, we need fresh faces, fresh blood. I know, right? Come on, man. We cannot go season after season. Luke Shaw, Maguire. Come on, Dalot. Yeah, I agree, dude. I agree. Man United can sack Amorim even if he loses every game. You're saying can sack Wally? I mean, the whole thing about him having 3 years, it all depends, man. If the wins are not coming, it ain't gonna be a good look. What do you think of the best jersey of all time? El Riz, best jersey for Man United. Let's see. I want to say. I need to think about it. I think that's the 2000. What is that? The 99 one, man. The 99 one. Yeah. I'm gonna go with the 99 one, man. When we won the treble. I like that jersey. No, I meant they can't sack him even if he loses every game this season. Well, I don't know, Wally. AKS, do you think that is the case? Yes, he may have said it. Cheers, guys. So Jim may have said it, but that's the thing, though. Whenever you make statements like that, it may come and bite you. People, make sure you smash a like. People, smash that like button. All right, hit the like button. All right. Actually, it's so funny, Wally. I was gonna go with the 2008 jersey, right? I like that one too. I don't have it. I need to. I need to go with that virtual cheese. Yeah. Listen, that's what we do, man. I'm here. I cheer my people. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for hanging with your boy. Hope it doesn't reach that. Yeah, I don't think he will reach that. Right. I think I'm anticipating. We're all anticipating it's going to be like an up and down kind of situation where yeah, he's going to win games, maybe lose games like that. But we're hoping that obviously it's more wins than losses, kind of thing. But I think they're really trying to give him that at least the full season, right? And of course, hoping that it doesn't get worse because listen, when the noise get too noisy, yeah, they may have to pull the trigger. Say, listen, Sir Jim, maybe listen, Ruben, I backed you, but this is ridiculous. All right, this is ridiculous, man. Listen, I'm gonna change my mind. All right. The vintage jerseys are the best for me. Yep. Like a kid's best used to play in. Yeah, man. Those are legit, man. I need to get some of those vintage ones. I don't have any of those. Yeah, yeah. Those are dope. Very nice. All right. Yeah, I like them joints. Let's see. What happened in my game? Okay, I just lost the Commanders game. Great. Okay, back to our regular scheduled program. Let's see. I hope it doesn't reach that point. The vintage. Okay, so that. All right, so let's see what is going on with this whole takeover thing. People, have you heard any news about this whole no takeover, the sale? Any updates? Update me so we can update each other. I've been trying to kind of check it out, see what's going on. Supposedly there was some kind of meeting going on. According to Michael Santos, the Glazers family are negotiating a full sale of Manchester United. Uh, uh, 100% negotiation. Apparently, this. Let's see. This is for Michael Santos. Let's see who. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what else. What is really going on? Breaking. Okay. What is the latest, people? What have you heard? Have you heard anything interesting? Hold on. I had the update here. Let me find it real quick. I saw the interest was from Qatar. Oh, okay. Interesting. So it's no UAE anymore? Because folks were saying it's from UAE. Let's see. Yeah, Indicalia was saying that a United Arab Emirates-based consortium is meeting with United officials in London at 1 p.m. This story, you see, Indicalia, man, he was good, but like this story here that from Indicalia saying that apparently they were meeting today at 1 p.m. Apparently, on this, he's saying that apparently this consortium from United Arab Emirates is serious of purchasing the club. But again, why would they be meeting the Glazers in London? Most of these deals, if they're going to happen, I'm thinking they will happen around here in the U.S., whatever, right? Because why would the Glazers fly all the way to London to meet with these potential buyers, right? So I don't know about this story, but according to Center Transfer, sources say senior Manchester United figures are preparing for a decisive meeting today. That's not true. Yeah, I mean, again, one thing we know is when it comes to this sale kind of thing, we're not gonna get like updates as if this is like as if it's a transfer update, right? Transfer update, you may get frequent updates, but this kind of thing we knew like last time around when the Sheikh Jassim was part of the no consortium, part of the folks trying to buy Man United. It lasted the whole summer. Everybody was just talking about it and stuff like that. So let's see. What else? Okay, so the Athletic, he's saying that the Glazers are considering selling Manchester United before 2027 to maximize returns. Potential buyers include Qatar. Yeah, yeah. Your AKS said that Qatar Sheikh Jassim, right? UAE consortia, Saudi interest despite denials, and private equity firms. Now, listen, the Athletic, they are legit, and just the fact that the Athletic, they're reporting this, it could be there's definitely something going on. And again, the Qatar sources is, remember Sheikh Jassim, dude. This is the guy I was hoping was going to buy Man United before the Sir Jim decided to give the Glazers a bailout. Man, I was hoping, it would be Sheikh Jassim, but it kind of failed. But we'll see what else. But it looks like he's back in the fray of things again, right? So we'll see what happens. What else is going on? I think the Athletic put in a post out there. Okay. Um Other news was saying that Manchester United board met in Switzerland after the win over Sunderland, easing pressure on Amorim. So Jim Ratcliffe reaffirmed he has 3 years to prove himself, but calm turned to chaos after the Turkey Al Sheikh claimed United were in advanced sale talks. He later clarified it was Saudi-led just fan hope for the Glazers' exit. Glazers still hold 67.9% voting power. Ineos owns 29% and control football operations. Any sale before February 2027 must exceed 33 per share, right? And this was the Ratcliffe's buying price, right? So if they sell before February 2027, then the price that they will be selling this club would be for the share price of $33 per share, and that's what Sir Ratcliffe paid. So that way, if that sale was to go through, then Ratcliffe would recoup his money, and then the sale could go through. So the full sale could be valued at 5.7 billion plus, with interest from Qatar, UAE, and private equity. This is according to the Athletic. So really, I haven't seen anything else unless you guys have about this so-called sale of Manchester United, right? Let's see. What are you guys saying? In that guy, sell Bruno. Hey, listen, man. Bruno, in the summer, I think he's gonna go. Even though he did say, he's, he hasn't thought about it that far, but he hasn't really closed the door for the move to Saudi League. But in the summer, I don't know. I have a feeling he's gonna go, man. JP, what's going on, man? Flopping birds is the worst, dude. Guys, you guys saw this news today that apparently Benjamin Sesko is the worst signing of the window. That is so. I'm telling you, man. You can tell when the news cycle is kind of they're trying to find rock bottom, trying to find these stories that to piss my United fans off, right? Because there's no way you're gonna tell me Sheshko's the sale for us buying him is the worst one, dude. Verts hasn't scored anything. Isak hasn't done anything. Sheshko has scored 2 goals, right? Well, if you saw that list, out of all those people, Sheshko has scored more goals than all of them. And they're saying Sheshko is the worst? Come on, man. That is not right. Stewie, Florian Verst is a new league, a new club, and new environment. Give players time to adapt. I am not a Liverpool fan, but Verts has world-class potential and talent. Dude, Stewie, what's going on, man? Hope you're well, Stewie. Ciao, what up? Yeah, I agree. Florian Verts, right now we're just bantering. Like, the kid is going to come good eventually, right? He's a baller, 100%, right? We definitely, teams have to give these players time, right? Just like the way they're going after my boy Cunha right now. they're talking about 007 and stuff like that. Yeah, you still have to give players time to bed in and all this stuff, right? So yeah, I agree. So I'll give new players a year to adapt to a new environment and new league. Stewie, listen, I know, and that is the right thing to do, right? To give players at least a year to say, hey, man, to find their feet and stuff. But players, when they come to certain big clubs, they are not awarded that much time, right? They're not awarded that much time because, for example, like Matthias Cunha over here is saying that being here now at Manchester United and in the national team is without a doubt a different level, different moment as a player. I think because I play for Manchester United and people watch me more on the field, they understand how I play better. He also continues saying that, listen, um, uh, it's only been 2 months, but it feels like I've been here for a long time because of the club's current situation. I have to get results as quickly as possible because I'm a big signing, right? So again, Cunha, he's putting a lot of pressure on himself already. That's why I think sometimes whenever he plays, he kind of rushes things, right? He just wants to get that goal, right? Which I wish someone tell Cunha, yo, man, chill. Your goal is gonna come. Relax. Just play your football, man. So you can see that pressure, and you can imagine that just like the Florian Wirtz, yeah, Liverpool, they're not getting much flack like Man United would, because imagine if Wirtz, we signed him for that much money and he hasn't been able to do much. Oh my God, they'll be killing us in the socials. Ciao, what's up? I hope the stadium that doesn't approved by Man City Council and force the Glazers to sell the club. Oh, that's the story behind the scene, Chow. I haven't heard that one. But again, why won't they approve it, man? Imagine the revenue that's going to be generated by the stadium. Dude, that area, if it gets redeveloped, it's going to be some crazy money. So yeah, the same media labeled Sesko as a flop after scoring 2 goals, but they're saying to give Isak some time. Exactly, right? Double standards, man. And he has a league experience. Yeah, precisely, right? Because the same thing, Isak coming into Liverpool, he should be able to hit the ground running. He's a top baller. That's what we should expect from him, right? They overlooked Liverpool 100 million plus flop. Exactly. Anita, what up? Anita saying UAE coming to save us, please, please. UAE, listen, the Qatar, Sheikh Jassim, listen, someone from that part of the world, please come and save us, right? Get these Glazers out of our club now, right? And of course, what is also happening is with this potential sale, they're saying that the Glazers, of course, they've already milked us enough, right? So at this point, they're like, okay, and when will Man United be profitable or start, bringing in the crazy money? Once that stadium is built, maybe in like 3 years, that's when when we start winning again consistently and stuff like that. That's when the money is going to start flowing. So the Glazers may be like, listen, we don't feel like we want to wait that long. If someone from that part of the world, UAE, Qatar, whatever, if they can give us the money that we want now, this 5 point something billion, they may say, you know what, let's take the money now and run, right? Instead of sitting here waiting, because they're not going to be able to pull any more dividends, because that was part of the agreement, if I'm not mistaken, with Ineos taking over, that they're not going to pull any more dividends. So they're really not able to take more money out of us. For now, at least. But they can sell it. And they can sell the club without even really consulting Sir Jim Ratcliffe, right? Because there's a period that I forgot the name of it. Once that period has passed, which was August something. Once that period passed, they can just go ahead and say, hey, listen, they could be making deals right now and then just inform Sir Jim, by the way, yeah, we're gonna be selling this thing. But in that same idea, they still have to notify the New York Stock Exchange, right? Because it is a public traded company. So some information needs to be sent to, the stakeholders, telling them, hey, listen, this is what is coming down the pike, if I'm not mistaken, right? Stewie said Cunha, they're in the transition. They said about Liverpool. Yeah, right. They're in transition. I'm telling you, the narrative when it comes to these two clubs is ridiculous. They're in transition. Said about Liverpool. Stewie, Cunha is a quality player. He was unlucky with hamstring injury. There is zero doubts about how good Cunha is. 100%, Stewie. Isak is different. He should be playing better because he just moved from again in the Premier League, right? There's no adaptation time for Isak. I know, and not only that, Isak, you are same league. You're going to even a better team. You're playing with, in my opinion, better players. Come on, Isak. Yeah, I agree. UAE, Saudi, Qatar, please. I know, Chow. Stewie, Sheikh Jassim wants to wipe out all the debt and wants to invest in the new stadium. I know, man. Dude, either one of those guys from that side, UAE, Sheikh Jassim, you name it, whoever's going to come, I know they're going to come in, wipe the debt. Imagine, guys, imagine debt wiped. I mean, it's just going to be, I don't know what, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. But yeah, basically that is the, uh-oh, I lost my monitor. This is what happens when you kick stuff over here. All right, give me a second here. See, all right, let's move on. Yeah, let's see what you guys are saying here in the chat. Sheikh Jassim wants to wipe out the debt. So that I used to pray for these times like this. Yep. Let's go. New England Revolution is better than Man United. Listen, man, I don't know what you're talking about. All right. First of all, listen, New England Revolution is a baby team. All right. I'm over here troubleshooting. Give me a second, people. All right. Hey, listen. You said Man United is better. New England is better than Man United. That's what you get. Sheikh Jassim is still monitoring the situation of Man United. I know because it looks like when he pulled out last time around, he was like, listen, I I forget what was the actual reason that I think there was something going on where they couldn't verify his like financial situation or something. There was some reason that they put out there that's that made Sheikh Jassim pull out of the deal, right? So he was monitoring it, and then he's like, "Listen, man, now I'm back. I'm ready to come in and to show you all that what I'm about." Okay, where is my chat? Yeah, give me a second, people. I'm experiencing some light technical difficulties here. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Give me a second. Okay. Uh, suggest him. Okay. All right. One moment, people. Okay. I lost my chat. I'm trying to get it back, people. I'm trying to get it back. Bear with me. Okay. Okay. Okay, well you're good. All right, cool, cool. I for some reason I couldn't see my my chat here. It was kind of acting up. But okay, so long as we're good, we're good. All right. Yeah, man. So this whole takeover, the sale thing, we'll see if it's going to happen, or is it going to be another situation where we're being taken for a ride. But again, just the fact that nobody has come out here and say no, this is not happening. It's one of those. But also at the same token, they have to. Some people may call it could be like a stock manipulation if nobody comes out and denies it, or basically says yeah, this thing is really happening, kind of thing, right? So someone from Manchester United, I think at one point they will need to come out and say yo, this is it. Tony, what's going on, man? Hope you're well. um all right, cool, cool, cool. How have you been, man? How have you been, Tony? Hope you are well. People, make sure you smash that like button. People, smash that like button. Uh, Tony is here now. The party can start. All right. So, give me a second. Yeah, 1 second. Okay. This is nuts. All right, forget about that. Uh, yeah. So, well, okay. So, what else we got going on, man? So that is basically it when it comes to um, the whole sale situation. I haven't really seen anything really new, right, going on. What else we have going on? Yeah, Maguire. We already talked about Maguire, man. Maguire trying to, he's trying to turn down a 500K move to Saudi to stay at Manchester United. I mean, that's another thing, man. I don't know if you guys saw it. It's one of those like you are like, come on, Maguire, take that money, man. Good, just eager to see United, dude. I know, AKS. We are all we're all in that same boat, man. But we're getting closer, guys, because again, it's Monday. We're gonna wake up tomorrow, depending on what you guys are watching. It could be Tuesday already, and then Wednesday. I think after Wednesday, some players start coming back. Next thing, we're gonna have that Ruben Amorim presser, where we're gonna find out who is available, who is injured. I really hope we haven't had any injuries, right, from any of our players that are playing international duty. I hope not. So when they come back, we're gonna get that. Then we can start thinking about score, predicted lineups. Is definitely Senna Lamens is definitely going to be starting, 100%. Because imagine if we see Bayern here starting, man, that would be mad. Uh, uh, let's go. Tony said, been nonstop all week, man. Just now, busy work last week, tournament. Yeah, but Tony, how was the tournament, man? Uh, how was the tournament? Yes, 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 AKS. I saw that. Licha will be back. Licha will be back, man. That's a big win, man. It's a big win for him to finally come back and start training with the first team. I hope, dude. I hope he stays healthy, man. I just hope he stays healthy. All right. Of course, they're not gonna rush him. I don't expect to see him in that Liverpool game. Not even on the bench. I don't expect to see that. But just the fact that him being there training with the first team is going to be huge. Uh, it's going to be huge for us. Seth Lamens. Okay. Let's see. Franklin Reyes, what's going on, man? Hope you're well. Hope you're well, man. Good to see you. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. RIP Bayendier in goal for Man United. Yeah, dude. I think that's it, man. Unless, even if what's his name, Lamens has a really bad game against Liverpool, he still has a better chance of retaining his spot because again, he's gonna make some mistakes, right? He's gonna make some mistakes, and enough is he should still be good. So Lamens with Thibaut trying. Yeah, I did see that one too, man. I did see that one too, AKS. Tony, Sans team got 5th out of 32 teams. Come on! Let's go, Elijah. That's what's up, man. Big up, kid. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. They mean, dude, 32 teams. That is a lot. That is huge. That is huge. Big up to him, man. Big up to him. Congrats. We have Galatasaray fans in the house. And yes, congrats to you, Tony, man. You're pushing the kid to do his best. Soon he's going to be a Man United player, man. Big up to him. Let's see. He got some assists. Let's go. Some shots on goal. Not like for him, but he played freaking hard out. That's what's up. That's all. That's the bare minimum, right? When you're on the field, leave everything on the field, right? And when you do that, then you've done your part, and that's what's up. That's what we want for these Man United players to do, man. Each time they're on that field, we want them to actually show up. All right. And Tony said I scored tonight. I lost 6-5, so I'm pretty happy. Come on, Tony. Good on, man. Good job. So, Tony, do you have a signature celebration once you score in goals? I made the FC Stars team at least. There you go, Cornball kids. That's what's up. Good job. Lamens need to make good saves even if we lose. Hey, yeah. Franklin Rails is saying that, yeah, that's very true. I think even if we lose, which we're not, right, he needs to have a good game, right? That's the important part. He needs to have a good game because if he has a good game, then, then he has done his part, not making silly mistakes, that kind of thing. So we hope he does. But we shall see because, again, it's going to be a big game. And Liverpool, Liverpool, they'll be smelling blood, because they know we haven't won there in I don't know how many years, right? So, and a lot of managers have tried, and they failed, right? So, Ruben Amorim, he has a huge task. I hope this whole time international break, I don't know what he's doing, man. He's probably looking at all the tactics, hoping that these players come healthy, to see how we can pull off a win. And if he does, oh my God, we're gonna lose our minds. Man United should sign Barcola. Listen, Barcola, that would be kind of tough. Barcola, he's featuring in that PSG team quite a bit. Yeah, he's not really starting a lot of games from what I've seen, but Luis Enrique rates him. So pulling him out of that team, it's going to be pretty tough. Almost a brace, but I missed the beautiful through ball on my way to the keep. I was like, come on. Got this Rasmus. Nice. Rasmus Ala Madrid. That's funny, man. Not Napoli. Hey, listen. The important part is you did your part. You scored. All right. Nice, nice, nice. That's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. All right, so now my computer is booting up. Sometimes, man, technology is not technology today. Uh, but yeah, what else we got going on, people? Because I'm flying blind here. I usually have X running on here, and so I'm flying blind. What else is going on? We talk about Sesko. Apparently, he's the worst signing of the season, which is a disgrace. These and this, you know what? This I rate the Athletic, right? I rate them because I figured, most of the reporting they're doing is kind of, it's very, um, they are kind of in the middle. They never go hard on Man United and stuff like that. But putting this article out that rating those signings, I think it was pretty harsh on Man United, which is not fair because Sheshko, I don't think he's the worst signing because there are others out here who folks don't go after, right? Let's go. Look, if we lose against Liverpool, Lamens is gonna get the blame and loss of confidence. No, I think he's built differently. From the interview that I saw from Senna Lamens, right? I think he's built differently. Um, I think he can handle it. He's going to be able to handle it, even if we lose, because we're not going to lose. I don't know why we're saying even if we lose. We're not going to lose. All right, we're not going to lose. But in an event, if that was to happen, he'll be all right. He'll be all right because it's part of the game. You're going to go in there. Of course, if he gets scored on, I hope it's not like a crazy getting chipped or he makes a silly mistake and stuff like that. Because I think those are the kind that will kind of mess up with your confidence. But if it's just, a proper, Mo Salah, whatever, Isak doing a madness, you'll be like, all right, cool. Listen, not a lot of Man United teams have gone to Anfield and got a win. But, yeah, but even if we don't get a win, if we get some kind of result, like a draw, that will feel like a freaking win, man, for real. Stopped listening to them a year and a half ago. Oh, the Athletic, in their own right. Okay, cool. I've always rated them, man. I've always rated them for. I like their podcast, the Talk of the Devils podcast. Pretty good from those guys from the Athletic. They're all Man United fans, so yeah. Cornball is saying, but Baleba to Man United would be fire. Yeah, would it be though? Or did we dodge a bullet? Right? Did we dodge a bullet because he's not really playing very well, right? But I will still take him, right? I'm not going to be picky here. I will still take, even in this form that he's on right now, I'll still take him. But Brighton better not try to charge it, put like 100 million price tag on him after this type of season he has had, right? So that will not work. But yes, his head was turned, but he still he said apparently the reports, yeah, there was a report that I saw. Apparently he wants to put in a transfer request in January. Double check me on that. But I did see somewhere a couple of days ago that he may want to put in a transfer request in January to force the move to United, right? So, hey, if that's what he wants to do and we can come up with a nice price tag, that will work. I know also they were talking about the Adam Wharton, right? Wharton, the chairman of Crystal Palace, was saying, listen, he knows that Wharton, at one point, he would want to play for Champions League football, right? He's hoping that it's with Crystal Palace, but if it's not Crystal Palace, he knows he's going to want to move. So it's kind of opened that idea that in the summer, Wharton could be at the door. But how much would they be selling him though? Because I honestly, Wharton, yes, I will take Wharton in a heartbeat too, right? Um, he's a ball. I'm really surprised though, Wharton not being called up to the England national team. That's interesting. I hope we get Baleba in January. Oh my God, Anita, if we get Baleba in January, that would be incredible. But yo, what? Listen, do you know if we get Baleba in January, what does that mean for Kobe Mainu? Right? You bring in Balebs in Jan, it means Mainu could be heading out, right? Because you bring in Baleba right now, or Mainu definitely right now is getting a few minutes here and there kind of thing, but that will be maybe a kind of way for Mainu to be say, hey, listen, okay, fine, go on loan, and then come back in June, and hopefully by then Bruno is out the door or making this move to Saudi, and then Mainu takes the reins in that midfield. Because Man United do see him as a, obviously, Ruben sees him as a Bruno replacement. Would you still go for Baleba if he's continuing bad form? Yeah, man, I think I'm gonna go. I think I will. But not for 100 million. I don't know. That's a good question, people. Would you take him? Would you take him still? Personally, me personally, like, I like the way people say me personally. Yeah, I would. I would definitely would, because I would base my reasoning from last season. Right, last season he was balling, so maybe there's a way to bring that out of him. But some people would say, you know, who has Ruben Amorim improved in this team? So if he comes and the form is bad, do we trust Ruben to revive it? And that's the part where, you know, people have said they've asked on here on this channel. People have asked, who has Ruben improved ever since he came? Let's see. Tony saying, I would. We still have to do something different. Yeah. I would too, man. I would too. I'll roll the dice on him, thinking that it's just a blip, right? Because you can imagine now, if he gets his move, that was his dream move kind of thing. So if he comes over, maybe that's going to change everything. Say he's going to be like, all right, fine, I'm here now. Boom, let's play ball, right? So it could be one of those situations. So, yeah, I'll definitely take, because that midfield needs to be sorted out, man. Casemiro ain't it. Casemiro is leaving in the summer. Even though it was nice seeing Casemiro leading the Brazil national team in their last game, you know, Casemiro with the armband, you know, leading the Brazil national team, you know, at his age. That's big, man. That's big for Cas. And Cunha was he had an assist in that game. So I hope that builds a huge confidence in him that he still got it. But Brazil looked very good in that last game, man. DB Edits. DB Edits is saying that you don't need mentalities like that, sulking because he had to wait a year. Ooh, I hear you, man. Yes, it does expose some mentality issues where if things don't go right, you kind of hide in the corner, right? Or we kind of go through things. So I hear you, man. I hear you. So, you know, they may need to actually look into him closely and see, okay, what is going on here? You know, that's a good point. It kind of exposes him. Could be tactical media as well. Yeah, I hear you. For small Man United news controversy as far as Balabes is concerned. Yeah. He was decent last season, but his mentality of not getting the club he wanted He down tools. We need something else. I mean, the thing is, I think in the summer, in that midfield market is pretty good. There are choices out there. Um, it's only and I think what is also going to happen is they're going to prioritize signing a midfielder right in the summer. It's going to be one of the number one priorities, right? So Wharton is out there, of course. Baleba, there's Evan Ferguson. You know, um, yeah. So choices are there. Choices are there. Stiller, right? Stiller is out there. We can go and get Stiller real quick, and we'll be we may start cooking. So I'm not really worried about the choices in the midfield in the summer for us, especially if we want to bring one in. We're going to be able to find some. We're going to be able to find solution. Of course, now we're going to need two players in the midfield. If I'm not mistaken, we're going to need two, right? Because if, for example, Bruno leaves and then Casemiro leaves, that is two right there. We need to replace, right? So yeah, it's going to be something. People, smash that like button if you haven't done so already, people. Josh, what's going on? Luther, what are your thoughts on Spurs? Assuming Liverpool, City, Arsenal are locked in top three. Are they Chelsea's main rivals for fourth? I mean, they're Spursy. But I think Thomas Tuchel, I mean, Thomas Frank has gotten them, more like playing them. They're playing more focused. They're playing better football. They don't get opened up so easily. They don't leave a whole bunch of space, whenever they're playing. So they're playing better under Thomas Frank. Thomas Frank is a really good coach. But again, with Europa, with Champions League football, I don't know how long they're going to be able to hold on to that form, right? The Champions League football may catch up on with them, and they may lose a step or two. Chelsea, they have a really deep squad, right? Chelsea is built to fight in all these different fronts, right? They have 500 players, right? So Chelsea, I think, if anything, they're more built to be able to go deep in the competition, and even if they face injuries, they'll still be able to keep on fighting. But Spursy, I don't know if they can continue doing it. So I don't know. I think Chelsea may get that fourth spot if it's not us. No, I'm just dreaming. I think Chelsea may get that fourth spot. Spursy, they'll be in Europe, I think, by the end of this season. Europa League, I'm thinking. I think Europa League. But yeah, Thomas Frank is definitely a good coach. He may do something with them. Maybe if you can never know, man. We may get our act together. Ruben Amorim starts cooking. This whole thing of GA. When it comes to Manchester United, we are up there when it comes to the GA talk. So, it's only a matter of us finding out finding the path to goal. Once we start smashing in those goals, man, Man United could start climbing that table very quickly. Yeah, people. What else we have going on, people? What else we've got going on? Let me know. Oh, the Commanders 24-22. Wow, that's crazy. Mr. Barca, what up, man? What's the score right now? Sorry, I'm late. Mr. Barca, the score is the Commanders 24, the Bears 22. Yeah, the game is tight. I'm not watching it because For some reason, I don't know what's the deal. Um, my computer is acting up, and then I lost connection to the game over there, which is pretty annoying. So it's been one of those days. It's like the typical case of the Mondays. Case of the Mondays. Oh, the game came back on. Case of the Mondays, man. You go to work, everything breaks, and you're like, come on, man, I don't need this today. But it is what it is. Nice. I hear you, Bob, but you hear Carragher say that in Amorim's entire tenure, United have only scored 2 more goals than they've conceded. That's. I'm telling you, listen, when it comes to these stats, quotes, and all this, dude, it says a lot of it is not a good read when it comes to Ruben Amorim, right? But again, in his time, and he will get his act together. Please, Ruben, get it. Start with Liverpool. That's what we hope. That's what we hope. Boris, what up, man? Hope you're good. Boris. Hope you're good, people. Smash that like button. Last year, Messi had the number 19. He lost the Champions League semifinals after amazing performance. Next season, number 10, he won the Champions League. Okay, Mr. Barca, what are you saying? Ciao. It was embarrassing. The guy did rap at Old Trafford Stadium. Ciao, you saw that? Oh, man, that was funny, man. Mikeke CTV, do you know? Oh, listen, CTV, I saw that too, man. That is a joke, man. That is a joke, all right? A police station, man, apparently when they arrest you, they put on those, instead of putting on, having you put on some, jail orange, they put on those orange jumpers. They have folks wearing Man United jersey. I mean, I think that's fake news, man. Boris, I'm good, man. Hope you're well, man. Hope you're well. Last season, Yamal, number 19. Amazing semifinal. This year, number 10. Okay, Mr. Barca. I see where you're going with this. So what are you saying? Are you saying that, Barcelona, they're going to win the UCL? Jose, what's going on? Welcome, people. If you are new, this is Man United Central. Smash a like, hit the subscribe. Let us know what team you support. All right. On the TV there, it's the Washington Commanders take on the Bears. The game is tight. Check it out if you can. And last time we lost to PSG and Sevilla treble. Okay. Boris is saying these so-called former United should stop talking as if everything is like magic. Abracadabra. I know, Boris. I know. I'm glad Sir Jim said, listen, man, this is not a flick of a switch, right? It's not a flick of a switch where, things can just happen like that, right? It's crazy. What do you think it's going to win? Liverpool versus Man United? Come on, man. What kind of question is that? Man United all day. All right? Man United all day. All right? I don't know about the scoreline. When we get closer to the game, we're going to talk about it. Let's hear the injury report. All right? Let's hear the injury report, who's going to be available, that kind of thing. And then we're going to do the predicted lineup, scoreline, and all this. But, I think I usually like to go with the 2-1 Man United. Sesko with a winning goal. A header. Bang. Back of the net. And then we hold on to dear life until the game is over. All right, Boris. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Take care. Bayern München is in the house. Yeah. We're Kenny Fan TV. What's going on, Kenny? How are you, man? We're gonna probably draw, knowing our luck after international break. We usually drop points. Yeah, I know that, man. I know that stat. I know that stat. You know, I know that stat, man, and it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. But but this Liverpool side, they look fragile. This Liverpool side, it could be there for the taking. All right, it could be there for the taking. So we may just go in there, man, no fear, because if everybody's expecting us to lose, and we go in there and do our thing. All right, we go out there and do our thing. Uh, People, make sure you go and subscribe to Kenny Fan TV. People, go ahead and hit that subscribe button on his channel. Support my brother. That's what's up. Kenny, what are your thoughts on the whole Sesko thing being the worst signing? You agree with that mess? Let me know. Boy, oh my God, Kenny, I saw your last video. You were like, listen, I'm so bored of this international break. I know, I feel you, man. I feel you, dude. I feel you. It is tough, but it's Monday. I think where you are is Tuesday already. So we're getting closer, mate. We're getting closer. Hang in there, Kenny. Hang in there. We're in this together, people. We're in this together. Mr. Barca says, so Yamal, number 19, number 10, after semifinals like Messi, we won Champions League. We lost to Sevilla and PSG and the season like 2015. Okay. To Madrid, everything is lining up. Okay. Oh, listen, Mr. Barca, we will be here. All right. It's just pathetic agenda against Sesko. It is. It is, man. The kid, dude, he has better numbers than Isak and Florian Wirtz, but you never hear these people saying the same, having the same energy when it comes to Liverpool and stuff. You know, they're saying Liverpool right now is just going through a blip or whatever, right? If it was United, man, they would have killed us out here. Sesko just got enough playing time. Yep. People, make sure you hit that Discord link. Tony the Great just dropped the Discord link, people. Make sure you grab it. Jump in the Discord. All right. Who do you think is going to win the Premier League? And who's going to win the Premier League? I mean, it's it's Liverpool's to lose, really, even though they haven't really looked that they haven't looked that good lately. But once they kick on, yeah, they have all the necessary weapons, man. They have all the necessary weapons. Yeah, their defense is kind of shaky, but it's interesting it's interesting watching Liverpool now. We're gonna see how good Arne Slot is, because now he's actually, he got his players right, and this is now him trying to build this team. But again, Arsenal, they're looking pretty decent. Arsenal, they're looking pretty decent. If they can get what's the name, Glocares firing, yeah, they definitely have a chance. But again, we know what Arsenal wins, right? We know what Arsenal wins. Liverpool media darlings. Yeah, they are, man, Kenny. They are. It makes me sick. Can be anyone from the league title this season. The title race is wide open. Yeah, it sure is, man. It sure is. Honestly, it sure is. Jose is saying it's Arsenal. It sure is. I got distracted. I was watching the scoreline over there. Man City's Man City, man. Listen, Man City, you see how the Terminator is playing, right? He's scoring goals for fun. So Man City, they always find a way to. Pep always finds a way to turn that team around and start firing. So yeah, you can never rule out Man City. So yeah, it's true. It's wide open. Open season out here. Kenny, I know, man. Haaland is a freaking machine, dude. They need to check him. He's so powerful, man. Like I think the last goal I saw him score, the way he just uh, kind of took that defender out of the way. Oh, and he scores when he's so powerful too. Yeah. Who do you think is gonna win the Golden Boot this season? Mr. Barca is saying Kane. Golden Boot, I think it's gonna be Haaland. I think it's gonna be Haaland. I don't see Mo Salah kicking on. Um, Haaland right now, he looks like he's in that form, and he's just going to continue going and going and going. Uh, so it's going to be crazy. But yeah, so listen, people, I was experiencing a whole bunch of technical difficulties, but we did it. It's been an hour. Guys, I am out of here, man. Thank you so much, people. I'll catch you tomorrow, same time, same place. Make sure you subscribe to Kenny Fan TV, people. I think so too. Luther Haaland will get that this is. Yeah, dude, Haaland is looking like he's hungry again. You know, yeah. So and the way it looks like Man City, they know how to use him now. This dude defends like crazy too. I mean, dude, it's crazy. Yeah. Harry Kane, Mbappe, Harry Kane. I mean, if you're talking about Champions League, Harry Kane is looking good so far at Bayern. So Mbappe, I don't know. I haven't really monitored Mbappe's progress very well. But yeah, I'll be here later a couple of hours. All right, Kenny, we'll see if we can jump in, man. We'll see if we can jump in. All right, people, thank you so much. I'm out of here, guys. Have a good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Guys, we're getting closer and closer to that Liverpool game. Take care, people. Stay blessed. Peace.